not attempt to adjust your programming. You are now listening to B-Movies and Beyond.
Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew.
Whoa, what is that your
That's for my Fast and the Furious. Vin told me to do it. Yeah.
Nice. You never
Pew pew pew. That's what my car sounds like in the Fast and the Furious.
You have issues with your car, my friend.
Welcome into the episode, everyone. It is B Movies and Beyond. Back at ya, talking movies with Evan, Ryan, and myself, Peter. Woo woo, woo woo.
Hello. No, woo woo.
No.
No,
Jeez,
woo.
Evan, get on board. I don't know why you're always against, falling. Be a sheeple.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I don't want to be a sheeple.
Come on, Evan.
Like, we both have cool cars and sidekicks, and, like, what are you going to do? Like, pet a kitty?
Yeah.
How's that going to save you from going to the moon with Ludacris?
And how's the cat gonna get you anywhere fast?
Yeah, and what if that cat dies on the way to space?
You don't ride cats. You're silly.
Well, if you want to know what we're talking about for our backgrounds, you just gotta go to YouTube. Check out our YouTube page, B Movies Beyond. Yeah, you can find it there.
Does anybody
Aha!
else
Peer pressure.
Oh, peer
Yes.
pressure.
Good job, Evan.
That's
And-
a good
Thanks.
one. Oh, man.
But he still couldn't do 4 wheels. He had to do 2 wheels.
And
He still
that
had to be
actually is
different.
from the Fast and Furious franchise. That's Hobbs.
And I like
So-
how he picks, like, the one that everybody in the Fast and Furious hates, too. Like, nobody likes The Rock
course.
in the series.
What? No one likes The Rock in the Fast and Furious franchise?
Yeah,
or you just
there's
mean the people, like the that like Vin Diesel? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
My guy?
Yeah, your guy.
Yeah, he's whispering in my ear right now. Like,
My guy
he
has-
wants to fight you.
My guy has no opinion because my guy died in a crash in a Porsche.
Oh, rest in peace, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that
I think
Let's
it was
move
like,
on.
I think it was this day too. Let me double check. Anyway, but how
that's
are we
just sad.
how are we doing, guys?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great. It was November 30th of this month, which would be November.
How come we didn't do a Paul Walker month?
We still have time.
We should do an episode. He has some pretty good movies out there, not Fast and the Furious movies that I think that fit in line with B Movies and Beyond. So I think we should do that.
Like Running Scared. That's
Dude, I love that movie.
yeah, but it's so bad.
But it's
No,
so
it's not.
good.
It's beautiful. What are you talking about, Ryan?
I'm gonna
Just
review
because
that.
there's no cars? You
Yeah.
gotta watch Clue.
Yeah, I was gonna put that in the notes as update on Clue. Which do you have an update for us, or Ryan?
No. I don't know if I have it.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
There's no excuse for you not to watch it.
but you gotta pay for Amazon Prime. Oh yeah, wait, I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it?
Cut
Do you
me
just?
deep every time.
Do you think it's just too old for you, Ryan?
Dude, I had a hard time watching a movie with Jamie Foxx called Sleepless.
Well, I mean that's different. I mean that's just because it's a tiring movie because it's called Sleepless. Did it put
But-
you to sleep?
It did, but it was not a sleepless movie. It was like a really action-packed, badass.
Are you sure?
Movie. Yeah.
Maybe they were going that direction, but they knew what it was. Knew what's up, so they called it Sleepless. Puts you to sleep. Mission accomplished.
Question: did it take place in Seattle?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Just curious.
was Meg Ryan there? Pre-shitty surgeries.
I feel like did it take place in Seattle? I feel like it did.
Yeah, close. Las Vegas.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah.
Close.
You know.
Yeah, the Seattle of the desert.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Seattle of the desert. They have their own pointy ass needle looking thing.
They do,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
instead of a ocean, they have a desert ocean.
And instead of crippling depression, they have gambling and lots of fun.
Yeah.
So it's the same. I get it.
Yeah. So speaking of old, why I brought that up, it was a segue, Ryan. A segue to our question.
What's the question, Peter?
What the fuck was that sound effect?
I like it though.
That's my segue. I thought I should have done the pew pews of pew pews for my
You
segue.
gotta get that thing checked out, man. It's not working right.
Evan, why don't you do our question?
No, fine. Since I came up with it,
That's right.
you know, I was just wondering, like, what's your guys' opinions? Do you think Hollywood is just too old now? Like, Tinseltown is dying because they don't have any new actors.
So your talk. What do you mean? There's no new actors? There's plenty of new
It
actors.
feels like there's just not like any really big names anymore. And it's just like every big name is just like 50 plus. I mean, like Johnny Depp, 57, like
Well-
Arnold Schwarzenegger, 70, Clint Eastwood, 88. So, like, name another young big actor. Or
Tom
actress.
Emma Stone. Yeah, Tom Holland. Anthony Mackie.
And that's like 30s?
Doesn't that count?
Anna Kendrick.
No, we're old now.
Yeah, Anna
She's
Kendrick.
too old. Anna Kendrick, she's too old.
Is she?
Yep.
But Tom Holland, though, he's young. He's super young.
The Rock.
What's his age?
I don't know.
He's like 50.
It's true.
All right, let's see. Tom Holland is the age of 24.
Okay, fine. So the youngest actor is Tom Holland?
No, the kids from Stranger Things are the youngest actors, and they're in all
They're not
of-
actors. They're not good actors.
Why are they not actors? What do you mean?
What is in the new Ghostbusters movie coming out?
What about Maisie Williams? Is she a good actor?
Who's
Does she count? She's Arya from Game of Thrones.
No, she doesn't count because she hasn't been in anything since Game of Thrones.
Ah.
She has been in
Shut up,
New
you're lying.
Mutants. New Mutants.
You're lying. See, like, comic book movies aren't Hollywood.
Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, she's so hot.
And she's really talented. She's really good.
Yeah, but she's so hot.
Okay. Margot
I don't-
Robbie.
Ah, she's hot too.
old. Too old.
She's a little old.
Too old.
Yeah.
She was born
That's
in
all right.
1990. She's younger than
That's
us. 5 years younger
I'm
than
not
us.
saying. Okay, she's 30.
Yeah.
So you're saying they cannot be in the 30s?
Well, I'm used to like the really young up and comers, like 18 and everything.
Well, Maisie Williams is in her 20s, so
Evan,
there.
I haven't answered your question.
Do we need to hide our mute the mics? We are recording.
You might have to. Okay. Hollywood is old. Hollywood has always been old. Anytime they try and bring in young and new, the old takes advantage of them and starts a Me Too movement, and then they kick out the young because they have all the control. That's why we have no young Hollywood anymore, because the old has all the control, and they kicked out all the young because the young was getting smarter, and they were like, wait a minute, we shouldn't be touched this way. And old Hollywood are like, well, you don't have a career anymore. So yes,
I
to
like
answer your
that.
question, yes, Hollywood is old, and it's sadly always going to be old until Me Too, the sequel happens, and then all the rest of old Hollywood comes out, and then new Hollywood has to scramble and be like, oh my God, what do we do with Hollywood? This is a good time to do it because they're in the middle of COVID, and then they can fix everything in 2021. Why have that not happen in Me Too, the sequel?
Well, actually, my question was going to be, why do you believe? Oh, fuck, I just lost it. Why you gotta run on for so long with your rants, Ryan?
I just like how you had it like in your mouth, like you're like,
I did.
No, my
It
real
went
question.
away.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh no, actually, I correlate it more with young independent filmmaking. Just independent filmmaking. Hollywood is just mainstream and so many actors, and there's just so many venues you can go through that Hollywood will be a thing of the past soon. So I do believe Hollywood is dying
So what are
because
they
of
gonna
that.
have? Hollywood 2 or Bollywood?
Ooh, I like that.
Because
How
Bollywood
do
would
we make
like
that work?
Hollywood would be A, and then Bollywood would be B, or then we can have Hollywood 2, the sequel, and
Well, I just want to get to Dollywood because it's just an amazing place.
then we can move Hollywood throughout the country. So like it's in LA now, and then it could go to that one place we were talking about, Seattle of the Desert. We can have
Vegas.
we can have Hollywood 2, the sequel. And then we can move over Hollywood C to Colorado, and then Hollywood D would be in Tennessee. I like it.
Wow. Then no matter what, there's still gonna be a Hollywood-ish type place. Like, I guess I don't think Hollywood's dying. They just gotta learn how to adapt. And I think for us, I think we're seeing how, like the people that we grew up with, they're dying out. They're literally dying. And I think that's why we feel like it's like, oh man, like who's gonna replace these people? There's like no one. Like they hold such holds on our hearts that it's hard to let go and accept some of these new people like Tom Holland and Millie Bobby Brown or whatever her name is.
Peter, I don't know what you just said, but you fucked up all kinds of names in that.
Yeah,
No.
Tom Harland.
So
Yes.
see, they're too new. I don't quite know their full names yet.
I don't know what you said. Like you said, like, oh, they're holding on to our hearts, and our hearts are holding on to our heartstrings of a heart and a heart of a.
They're
Tom
in our
Harland
hearts. They have a spot in our heart carved out that can't be replaced yet, and so that's why it just feels like Hollywood's dying because of the fact that, you got Sean Connery dying and like some of these beloved actors and it's sad. These are the people that we grew up on, and now like there's gonna be a whole like, dude, like our kids are growing up with these actors, and that's all they're gonna know.
I'm just saying our actors are better than their actors.
Well, I agree wholeheartedly with that. Absolutely.
You know why? Because we have Keanu Reeves. Like nobody can replace Keanu Reeves.
And Nicolas Cage.
And fucking.
And fucking, you're right.
And
Yeah.
We had
Robert Downey Jr. and Tom Cruise.
Damn straight.
And Sylvester Schwarzenegger and Arnold Stallone.
Yeah.
Those guys.
I remember
Harrison
them.
Ford.
And Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. Wesley Snipes. Which is, it's just
It's Wesley Sniper.
it's starting to change. It's changing the guard, and it's difficult. It's difficult to change, Evan. Understand. It's
No,
hard.
Embrace change.
Yeah.
Except
Change
for
is
me,
the
I
only
don't have
constant.
to.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to change. I don't know. I'm excited to see what is going to come. Hollywood, I don't think is ever going to die. It's too big of a business.
It's going to turn into an app on our phone.
I think it'll just get a little bit more diversified.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody is making their own shit. So that's why I think Hollywood
they're
lost
already-
its potency.
Well, they're
It's
already
the
doing
A-list just going away.
Well, those A-lists are doing other weird stuff, but I mean, you still have gigantic blockbusters. I mean, until the
Not
day
this
like
year.
well,
Not this year. So it's
this is the
technically true. It's dead.
exception.
Wait.
It's dead.
We have
What?
the biggest blockbuster of all time this year.
Sonic?
Sonic.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You know what? That just leads me to believe that I should run Hollywood because
See-
I called it. I fucking called it.
You know
I
what?
called it
saw
a
your
year ago.
joke.
I
and I
literally
just
called
knocked
it
it
a
off.
year ago. Like right around this time, I was like, Sonic is going to be the best movie of 2020, and I literally called that. I just that Tenet sucked. New Mutants sucks. Like that's it.
Would you guys judge me if I told you I never saw Sonic?
No, but you should
Sweet.
because it's
Yeah,
like
you should. It's not bad. I really want to go watch Unhinged. I think that might be the best movie of 2020.
I'm just worried about the pacing for Sonic. So
It's really
It's not
fast.
bad. Yeah.
proud of you. Proud of you.
I didn't get it. Man, you know, speaking of Hollywood though, like they're already like starting to develop so much shit already, and a lot of this stuff is came out. Well, some of it didn't even come out this year, or is postponed. Some of it was from late last year, but we're getting into the news now.
Oh, good segue.
Yeah. I
That's not a segue.
Yeah, you gotta do. Vroom, vroom.
Dude, I saw a video of a rogue Segway, and it was like spinning around in circles, and they were trying to stop it. Like, I'll send this to you. It's the best video ever. And they're like trying to stomp on it, and then it like comes around and kicks them and knocks them over and keeps on like smacking them in the face. Made me laugh. Might be the best video to beat Sonic in the Oscars. Is there gonna be an Oscars this year?
No, there's only going to be one Oscar because that's all the
Yeah.
movies that came out.
For Sonic. Sonic for being the best movie of 2020. You forgot Birds of Prey came out this year. That movie kind of sucked. That sucked.
When did that
Movie
come out?
And plus,
Like February.
Oh,
and I think one thing is like celebrities are actually allergic to masks because they need you to know who they are. So the Oscars will just fail completely.
oh, they're
Everyone's
postponing
gonna be
the
a big-
Oscars.
That makes sense. There's nothing going on. But here's you also have Bloodshot came out right before the pandemic, and they're already developing a second one for that. So
because
I see it
the
did.
only movie people could watch.
Yeah, they took advantage of that and put it on there. But I'm happy. I said that movie was not as bad as I think we
Babylon
all
AD?
thought it was going to be. Then what?
Babylon
Yeah,
AD?
it's much better than that. Absolutely.
That
And
was
it made me, I was excited I'm excited for this news that they're making a sequel. Vin Diesel's involved. Also, one that I was not excited about for a sequel, and I was hoping they didn't. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That's in development. The sequel.
Was the first one not good?
I did not enjoy it that much. And I especially did not enjoy the ending. And the way it ended, I was like, I don't want to see another one of these.
See, I like the creatures. They just matched the art for the books just so well. But that was the big thing, really. That was the big hook for me.
Yeah, and they said they're gonna do more of that, which is cool. But I just hope they get a better story. The first one, I thought the story lacked.
Well, the hard part is they're making it for kids too. It's
Well,
like
it was a book for kids.
No, that was for adults. Because it was very scary.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Yes.
Really?
I still read
Yes.
it.
Okay.
They're A Quiet Place 3 is already in the works, and The Quiet Place 2 never even came out.
It'd be great if they fucked up the release and released Quiet Place 3 before Quiet Place 2.
Oh my god, dude! That'd make my day. They'd be like, "Oh crap, wrong one."
Oh, the true prequel sequel. Let's do this.
What if it is another prequel on top of the prequel sequel thing?
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Hey, go ahead. Sorry.
Is it related to that, or is there? I got another update on another movie that are coming out, another sequel.
No, man, this is news. Go ahead.
This Night Has Fallen. They're making a fourth Olympus Has Fallen movie with Gerard Butler.
What?
Yep.
Wow. Too much.
Dude, think about like I remember when the Olympus Has Fallen, like that movie was great and far surpassed White House Down, which that did not get any sequels because that movie sucked.
But
So
Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx, though, the
how
dynamic
could you go
duo.
wrong? Yeah. You haven't seen them work together since.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I still have not watched the third Fallen movie, but I'm kind of excited about there's a fourth one just because it's this is kind of it's like a Taken series, it's just a stupid action film that just tries to go over the top, and I'm all in for that. So
Ooh,
Okay,
get
so
ready.
so who is Gerard Butler replacing? Arnold or Stallone? Or Patrick Swayze?
No, I think it's more of I would say Stallone. I think that's who he's replacing.
For what?
Okay.
Just as an action star.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, he doesn't replace anybody. It's basically The Rock has replaced everybody. They have encompassed all of the late 80s and early 90s action stars into one semi-light-skinned, black, white, bald, muscular man named Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He's
That's
the
what
perfect balance of everything.
Yeah, like they tried it with Vin Diesel. They tried it with Vin Diesel, but it's literally The Rock is like,
See, but you're forgetting someone.
please enlighten
Jason
me.
Statham.
But he's
I know.
he's like the Bruce Willis of them, like he's cool, but like not like The Rock.
See, I picture him more as a Chuck Norris just because more kung fu stuff. Bruce Willis, yeah, he really doesn't do that.
So you don't count Gerard Butler as an action star?
No, dude. I mean, have you seen him lately?
Yes.
Where?
He's at my house the other night.
Nice.
He told me all about. Where do you think I get my news, guys? It's from Gerard
I didn't
Butler.
realize you were going direct to the source.
See,
Like,
that's
sounds like using TMZ. So
that's what I want. Like all my like super buff late 80s roided out like action stars are dead. Like nobody else can fit that bill anymore. Like Chris Hemsworth, he's like the funny one, Like those guys were never funny. Those guys are literally in Mortal Kombat right now fighting each other. Like could you imagine Chris Hemsworth in Mortal Kombat? No, it'd be too comical. It'd be stupid. Like I want
I can see it. I mean, Arnold, he has a great comedy career.
he does.
Yeah.
Last Action Hero, Kindergarten Cop, Predator was hilarious.
Twins.
Jingle all the
said-
way.
Yeah.
Did you? You know what? I could review Twins because I literally watched that and I loved it.
Junior.
That's a
did you
good
do that
one.
Yeah.
Muscular.
That little short scene that he had in the 80 Days Around the World or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, wasn't he supposed to be in something with Jackie Chan that hasn't been released yet?
That was that trailer that we all thought was terrible. I forgot where he's like wearing some crazy mustache, right?
Yeah. And he's all
Yeah.
like a sword fighter, like British guy or something.
It looks awful, but I think he has some comedy chops. He's a funny guy.
Oh, you know who else? Dave Bautista.
He's very funny, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And
all
he's
right.
a good action star. Like we got some action stars of late. Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, I think we had the crossover of Expendables, so it helped us introduce all these new action stars. Like Jet
Oh,
Li,
that
I
was-
haven't heard about him before.
Who?
I was Jet Li.
Oh, well, it's
I
because
was pretty impressed with him.
Yeah,
And then
he
they
did
put
pretty good. Pretty
All
amazing.
I mean, I hope
Oh,
he
dude,
blows up.
Arnold's they're pre-production for triplets. How about that?
oh my gosh, for real?
Yep. Iron Mask. That's that movie that's gonna come out with Jackie Chan.
Ooh, is Leo in it?
Yeah.
Is he the man?
Yeah. Where did we leave off? I don't.
Iron Mask? You
Oh, End news.
Guys, I think I'm gonna start doing steroids.
So you can be the next action star?
Probably. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think so
Ooh.
too.
Let's try this. Be sad. Good job.
Okay.
Be happy. Okay.
Okay.
Little tense. Just relax a little.
So you got to be a little tense as an action star. You're never actually
Okay.
really happy.
Okay. Give me a lion face. Think like roar. Come on. Get
Yeah.
your inner lion. I want you to do lion face. Okay, now lemon face. You just had something really sour. Now go back to lion face.
What is this?
Lion
Wow.
face. Lemon face.
And this is great
Dance
for the
on Bob Strike Back.
podcast. Yeah.
Nothing but groundbreaking podcasting right here.
I just, what I need to do is smoke a bunch of cigarettes and have that really raspy voice, so I can be like Vin Diesel and be like, "Never knocked on nobody,"
Just do that voice.
Or
you
you
can
could,
do it.
yeah, you could just try it.
All right.
You don't have to smoke a bunch of cigarettes. Or
Why
like
not?
a bottle
Yeah.
of Jack a day.
Bottle of Jack a day. There we go.
Free Guy got removed from the December release.
The fuck is
No
that?
surprise. Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
Oh.
remember we did that trailer and they're like, maybe it might come out. We're hopeful, but nope.
So-
Disney pushed it. So
I'm
what?
mad at Disney. Bad Disney.
Yeah, Disney, you gotta give us something. I mean, come on. Like, I feel like this holiday season, like, dude, people are gonna be with families and they're gonna need entertainment and they're gonna seek out some at-home movie watching.
You know what they're
pay-per-view.
gonna? No. Black Widow.
So
Yep.
I doubt it.
I think they'll release Black Widow.
I
Nope.
feel like they need to do something. But like, to me, like Free Guy seems like a better idea than the rest of them. I feel like they know they got, they're gonna make money off the Marvel stuff. Like, I think Free Guy's a perfect choice to like, hey, let's give this to everyone and make bank money because it looks like it's for kids as well. It's perfect.
Do you realize we didn't get a single Marvel movie this year?
They told us that they're gonna
Don't
take a
tell them.
break.
This is the first year that there has not been a MCU movie since 2008.
Oh God,
Wow.
the good old days.
That's like 22
Back when
years.
the golden age of Hollywood, is that what you think, Evan?
Hell yeah. I mean, my God, have you gone back and seen how young some of these actors are?
But can I tell you something? Like, I'm okay with it because I don't think Phase 4 is going to be that strong. So they're going to have to like pump us full of movies to keep us like entertained quickly so we can get into phase 4.5 right away, because I think the introduction of Phase 4 is going to be shitty.
Do you think
Yes.
the lack of having a Marvel movie? I'm glad you're thinking, Evan. Use your brain for this. I was about to say, do you think again? But the lack of having a Marvel movie, is that going to change? Like, are they going to lose fans? Like, are we like so like accustomed to having a Marvel movie that we've kind of like gotten over that hump? Like I know if I go X amount of time without seeing like a series I really like, I kind of forget all about it. Is Marvel going to do that to themselves where we've gone so long without a Marvel movie that we just don't care about the next one coming out? Like I already said, like I was least excited about like Spider, like that coming. Waiting so long, I don't care. Like, do you think that's going to happen? Are they going to lose like an audience because they're waiting so long?
Nah.
Only older fanboys.
Yeah.
Like me?
Yeah.
Dude.
They're the ones. It's all like, my God, I have to wait.
Okay. Their release schedule is Black Widow, Shang-Chi, I don't even know what the fuck that is, The Eternals, and then Spider-Man next year. They're going to end on a high note with Spider-Man. Then roll into Thor and then Doctor Strange and then Black Panther and then Captain Marvel and then Guardians. Like, they know what they're doing. They realized 2020 was such a that they're just gonna call it a fucking year. They're gonna run all their Disney Plus series to build up all these little intricacies, and then we're gonna get like a random ass X-Men movie. Like, guess what? Here's the X-Men, and they're gonna be like, oh my god, and then the MCU is gonna be back to life, and then Spider-Man's gonna be hanging out with Wolverine, and it's gonna be all good.
Wow.
I kind of
Sounds
faded out there for a
like
little
quite
bit.
the Marvel. Yeah. I'm just saying though, like, I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I haven't watched a Marvel movie in a really long time. You know, like it's to the point where you know, like, do you know what I'm saying about those series? Do you ever had those series where you let so much time pass in between watching an episode that you just stop watching it altogether because like, it's been too long. I don't care anymore.
Here we
So
go.
much has
I'll tell you, Marvel is basic. Okay, so basically, Marvel is giving us the dry spell. You know, you haven't had sex in a long, so you kind of forget how amazing it is. And then once you have it, like, you can't get enough of it, and then you're just gonna keep on getting fucking sex all the time.
But that's not. Have you not had what I'm telling you about? Like, have you not had that where you're just like, you're really into this series, and then like, maybe the series finale ends, but then they wait like multiple years, and then you just don't go back to it because it's been so long.
It's not gonna happen with Marvel because Marvel's gonna shove
That's
it
not
back.
my question. Have you had any series that you've done that to?
The Walking Dead. When they got
Okay.
rid of Rick, and they were like starting to do these like split seasons, and then like have these gaps between a season, I was just done. Fuck it.
I was done with. Yeah, I'm done with. I ended maybe season 8. I walked away from.
Yeah.
No, I think even before that. Whenever, what's his face came in, Negan.
Yeah.
The beginning of that, I stopped. I thought it was just
That's
boring.
that's where I ended too.
Evan, you got a series that you know, X amount of time went by, or you just didn't care anymore about it?
Yes. Honestly, Breaking Bad.
Okay.
It was just, I watched it all up until the 5th season, and then the 6th season wasn't available, and I couldn't remember a damn thing, and I'm like, I'm not going to watch this again.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't remember what the hell happened.
Yeah.
When they came back and made that movie, like, I forgot half the shit going on.
I never finished that movie. I never finished it.
I have to confess, I started watching episode 1 of The Boys, and holy fuck, I was so lost. It was terrible. Apparently, the only
of season 2.
Yeah, the only episode you need to watch to re-up is episode 8. Of course, that's the one episode I skip, and I'm like, I don't know. Too much happened in this episode, apparently. And
Wait, you went up to
jarring.
you went up to the first season, up to episode 7, and then you went to the second season?
Yeah, because I was all like, you know what? I gotta watch this. Ryan's gonna spoil something for me.
Uh-huh.
So I sit down, and then it's all like, what the fuck just happened? I felt like the first episode was almost like a recap.
It kind of was, actually.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so my point with all that is possible. Is it going to happen? You're probably right, Evan. Or Ryan, you're probably right. It won't happen to Marvel. But for me, I'm right on that fence where I'm not as eager as I once was to go out and see these movies. And that's just because I'm not excited for Phase 4 or whatever.
You're going to get WandaVision and Captain Falcon fucks American Soldier, and then you're going to be fine.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to that one. Johnny Depp's in the news.
Can he get out of the news, please?
He's trying to.
No.
He's trying so hard.
No, he's just record stuff.
Johnny Depp is in the news because he's out of a job.
Well, no, but it's because the United Kingdom, right? They determined that, nope, you're a woman beater still.
Yeah.
When everyone else doesn't think he is, right?
You know why?
And apparently there's like a lot more development going on with that. as well.
Okay.
But in the UK? Why is he even in the UK? I don't understand.
No, dude, he was suing the Daily News for defamation of name.
Sun
And-
tabloid.
Yeah, and they won the lawsuit because they based their stories off Amber Heard's allegations, which she claimed to be true. So by her claiming that they were true, the tabloid is exempt from having any sort of repercussions from that. So now Johnny Depp has to go sue her and take all her money for defamation of name.
I thought he already did that.
He's
It's
Or
all
he's
still
working
in
on it.
process.
yeah, it's all it's like a
Wow.
back and forth process. So, but what sucks in the meantime is since he has to do that, dude, Johnny Depp now has no career opportunities. He cannot be in the shitty Harry Potter series I'm never gonna watch, and he can't be
Mhm.
Captain Jack Sparrow anymore. You know, like
I thought he got replaced anyways. I
he
don't know.
probably did, but like
So
he was a good actor.
So you're-
in
They're fucking it up. Disney and Warner
He'll-
Brothers are
he'll-
fucking it up.
he'll come back. But so I guess I don't. So you're telling me he went and sued a tabloid for what Amber Heard said. He lost that, and because he lost that, he had like Warner Brothers wanted him to step down from Fantastic Beasts. Like that's it. That seems a
It-
little weak.
It wasn't even stepped down, dude. It was literally like you're not in it. It's called being fired. He was fired.
Yeah,
for
well,
that, dude.
I read the thing that Johnny wrote saying like Warner Brothers approached me and asked me to resign. I
Yeah.
will resign.
Well, he had a contract too, whereas like he's still getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't film a scene, he's getting like $8 million
Jeez.
just from stepping down. But
Ooh.
one of the things is Fantastic Beasts apparently J.K. Rowling's in some hot water as well.
She's a
Because she
bitch.
said
Yeah.
something about like
She doesn't like
she's
trans
being
people.
transphobic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently like Johnny Depp thing is too much, even if it's not even proven
That
yet. They're just not like,
you-
no, we need to cut ties with him because we can't take that risk. Which is like,
I mean, like,
that's why Hollywood is dead, because it used to be like these big actors had really fucked up situations that you had
and
to
they
deal
could get
with.
away with it. And they
Yeah.
could get away with it.
No, you had to deal with it, and Hollywood just wouldn't care.
Yeah, you'd sweep it under the
But
rug.
now
and, like,
Hollywood doesn't care. Well,
they
Hollywood
can
doesn't
murder
care.
people. They can murder people and get away with it, and they're fine.
Who's the
Drunk driving?
murderer?
Did someone got in a motor vehicle accident and killed someone? Was that Tommy McGuire or somebody like that?
It was like Kevin Hart or something.
Well, no, he got in a
No.
motor vehicle accident as well, but no one died as far as I know. He just almost died.
Oh, Ferris Bueller.
There's was it? Oh, I think you're right. It's Matthew Broderick. You're right.
Yeah.
He
He
killed
killed
someone.
Yeah.
someone in Ireland.
In a motor vehicle accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Irish people, they really don't count.
Jeez.
Wow. Wow.
Don't listen to the Irish. Ireland, I love you. I will be back someday.
I mean,
Um,
they're either leprechauns or they're drunk. So
I don't know.
like,
tell me.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Eh.
Wait, so that whole shit with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, like they did determine like she was lying, correct?
yes.
Yes and no.
No, yes. It was yes.
Like, I believe
Yeah.
they know it, but for some reason, for this libel suit, there's things going on where a lot of the witnesses are actually kind of have their bills paid by Amber Heard. And then also the lawyer is known by the judge. It's really weird. In our court system, it wouldn't stand he'd have to excuse himself.
You're talking about the UK
Apparently-
one?
Yes. That's
Oh,
where
okay.
this
Well-
all went down. And this is
but-
why they cut it.
I mean,
He needs to sue her in Colorado. She would get the death sentence.
yeah. I just like I'm thinking like, all right, here like
She's
in
too
the
pretty.
States, I mean,
She's
if
too
you're
pretty.
proving that like that was all made up and it's false claims, it seems like he's just getting in trouble because he's trying to like get all these tabloids to like redact or change their stories where, dude, they're just reporting the news that happened right then and there. Like, who cares? Like, I feel like he's messing up his career further because he's trying to like attack all these people that he shouldn't be attacking. He just needs to attack Amber Heard.
Well, no, the fact that they can put wife beater and have it be believable, that's fucked up. And because what Ryan said, the fact that they're basing it on her false allegations and everything.
Yeah, but is this after the fact or currently? I mean, did they write another article saying, "Oh yeah, hey, Johnny Depp's off. Like, he won that settlement. He is Amber Heard was proven."
The hardest part is all of these are kind of going on at once.
See, he did too much at once. That's my point. He was getting too greedy.
I don't think he was greedy. I think he was trying to defend himself.
Well, he was. But he won the case against her, and then immediately got into the case with the son. So
yeah, that's my point. Why go after the main source?
Yeah.
Amber Heard's the main source. Now you're just attacking tabloids just because they were reporting what Amber Heard was saying. Exactly. I could tell you that you're not going to win that case because they're still getting information from somewhere, and you need to prove that she's false, and he already did that. So now,
but
like,
then,
I don't even.
By that logic, though, it should have actually been ruled in his favor. That, hey, actually, he's not a wife beater.
But that's where I'm getting confused.
I'm not wearing a wife beater. I'm wearing a B Movies and Beyond shirt.
Dun, dun, dun.
Show damn titties.
Oh, look, and so is Paul Walker.
Nice.
Well, so then I'm getting confused on what this with the settlement or whatever he was suing them for. But it seemed like based off of whatever they're taking information from Amber Heard, even though it's false, and putting it in there. It's still reporting the news. Like,
Peter,
like
he is suing them for defamation of name. They are pleading their case based off of the information she proved. If he would have let if he would have let this rest for a moment, then sued the tabloid after his previous lawsuit, he would have had more evidence to prove that she was wrong. He could have re-sued her for defamation of name and then went and sued the tabloids. However, he went straight from his first lawsuit to the tabloid lawsuit without any concrete evidence, and they use her word, which she cannot, right now at this point in time, they can't prove it's true or not. And so that's how he lost this lawsuit. He didn't.
But that tabloid, that article was already written before all this, correct?
Understandable, but
yes.
If he gave some time to prove that she was wrong and dead wrong in the courts of America and Europe, because he's going back to Europe to sue the European tabloid of defamation of name. If he would have let it had some time to fester, then he would have been able to turn around and say, this is the evidence, this is untrue, and this is defamation of name, and this is why I'm suing you.
Well, and now one thing is, he is actually going to be appealing this decision.
Yeah, so he fucking did it too quick.
Still caught up in the courts.
Yes.
So the fact that, like, I'm just surprised that they're just only picking one side. And it's all
they're protecting their ass, dude. It's what they're doing because it's a tabloid that's not big enough to lose
I'm talking
money
about the studios. I'm talking about the studios. Now, they're only picking on Johnny Depp, but then I believe Amber Heard's still in Aquaman 2.
Oh, you just
and they're not canceling.
She's out.
Yeah, she'll be kicked out.
I thought she's out. I thought she's already kicked out.
She's not going to have Hollywood anymore, dude.
I haven't heard anything on that. So, and I just, from what it seems like right now, it's just Johnny Depp that's affected, not her. When she's not
as big as Johnny Depp, you know?
She was.
I got pee.
Good luck.
She was definitely. Yeah.
I mean, allegedly, of course. I don't know.
I thought she was already kicked out, but I know as of today, actually, I guess there is a petition still to get her removed. I thought she was already getting replaced. I seriously doubt she's going to be Aquaman 2. She wasn't even that big of a deal in it, but I don't know. This is it just seems ridiculous. And I think, sometimes celebrities just, I understand you're upset about it, but, cool your jets a little bit.
Well,
Cool
I
your
guess
jets.
the biggest complaint is really like, oh my God, he's in a children's book
Who?
movie. Johnny Depp, that's what his character is. He's it was based on a children's book.
My favorite is that he's a drunk in that entire movie series, and like everybody turned a blind eye on that one.
Oh, and Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
But pirates are drunks. Duh, we know that.
Yeah, but it's
All right,
2020.
let's move
Peter.
on. I'm tired of talking about Johnny Depp. I really don't care.
Wow.
I do care about this.
Yeah, I don't.
really do.
Next.
You don't care about Alex Trebek dying?
I mean, I'm sad, but okay. What is life?
What is life?
Suck it, Trebek.
Yeah, I'll take anal bum covers for 300.
I don't, I can't say I'm like a big fan of like Jeopardy, but we're talking about Hollywood. Alex Trebek has been in my life from like day one. He's always been on TV.
Are game shows really Hollywood?
Oh,
Because with
yeah.
Hollywood, I consider A-list actors, not game show hosts.
I mean, it's the
I'm
whole
waiting to
business,
see-
man.
When is Blind Date Guy gonna win an Oscar?
Those are
Blind
called
Date-
Tonys, I think.
That show was still going on. It'd be something to think about. But I mean, like, dude, when Pat Sajak dies, man, it's gonna be the same deal, man. Like, who's gonna take over Wheel of Fortune? Like,
Vanna White, of course. She's doing a power play.
She's so hot.
about to die too. Hollywood's dying, Evan. We've just been over this.
I'm just saying they're really old.
Dude, Vanna White still looks great.
She does. Remember, but wasn't she left for a little bit and then she came back?
Well, it's because Pat Sajak was fucking someone else.
I don't know. I just think I've heard so much about Alex Trebek and like such a kind of stand-up guy that I don't know. I was saddened by hearing the news, especially so like quickly after Sean Connery. I mean, very different aspects, but it's just, again, it's another piece of like my life, my 35 years of life. Dude, he's been there the whole time doing Jeopardy. Like, there's so much stuff based around him. I mean, Ryan was sending out pictures of the spoofs or the parodies they do on SNL of Jeopardy.
Wait.
It's just...
Those are parodies?
you got very confused. Those pictures.
I just hope
know,
Burt Reynolds doesn't pass away soon.
Yeah, me too. I found this thing and I thought this would be kind of cool. To try to play this. Oh, how should I do this? There is. This might screw up our recording. I'm gonna do a screen share.
Oh God! Please close your Pornhub tab. Ooh,
Peter.
what is Vin Diesel? I see him.
I didn't know that you were into Black Panther anal porn. Weird.
You
Wakanda
can't see
forever.
straight. I have no idea. I wouldn't do that because I don't know. All right.
I didn't know you liked the MCU that much, but geez. Go ahead and close that.
Wait, you don't? You're not a true Marvel fan.
I'm not gonna watch Black Panther Wakanda porn.
Oh, you like the Mandalorian stuff? Come on, take off that helmet. Take it off.
What's going on?
Can you see my
Ooh,
screen now?
Oh yeah. Oh, whoa.
All right.
Yeah, two teams.
Let's see what you guys got.
All right.
Go ahead. Pick.
Ooh, do we have to answer in the form of a question? Are you gonna
I
be a
did.
dick about that?
I played with this a little bit, and it kind of took me Because it's asking you a question. It's not, putting the clue first. So,
All right. So
that-
who goes first?
Ryan, go ahead.
I'm going to go comedy for 300. Trebek.
All right. And Dumb and Dumber, what does Lloyd give the blind kid?
Boop, boop.
Oh yeah, anyone can buzz in.
Oh fuck.
He gives him a parakeet. Or what is a parakeet?
What is a dead bird, Ryan?
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
Tweety.
dead.
Yeah.
You gotta
Tweety
say
had
it's
his head cut
dead.
off.
though.
What is a dead parakeet? Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
Sorry, that's incorrect. That's what Alex would say.
Oh no, that's not true. It is still technically a parakeet.
Right, or Evan, you're up.
Give me the points,
Oh.
asshole.
Nope, you don't get the points.
I will take Disney for 200.
Okay. Well, let's do a few of these because there's a lot. We don't need to do a whole Jeopardy game. What do Aladdin and his monkey Abu steal from the marketplace when you're first introduced to them in the movie? Evan?
It's an apple.
Thanks, Evan. What is an apple?
Give me my fucking parakeet points.
Bread. You guys are wrong.
Oh, never mind.
Remember, he gives half his bread to the kids.
Oh, that's right.
Dude, you guys suck at this.
I was
All
You
right.
know what?
first one. All right,
We
my
were
turn.
thinking about the Princess Jasmine.
I'm going
Fights.
500 superheroes.
All right.
No, just
Wolverine's claws are made out of what
Oh.
super strong? I can't tell who's doing what. Oh,
Me.
okay, Ryan. Go.
Sorry. Adamantium. Duh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that has to be in the form of a question.
What is adamantium? Duh.
You fucked up, man. I'm sorry.
All right, Evan. You get one chance to try to tie it up. If you don't, we're moving on.
I'll try 90s for 500.
Ooh,
All right.
big.
Who plays the title role? I think that was Ryan.
Bullshit.
I didn't even
That
finish-
was me.
Who
How
is
how
who
is-
is Macaulay Culkin playing Kevin McAllister?
Oh, how is that question worth 500 points?
What
These
is
are
it? What is Macaulay Culkin? Macaulay
Yeah,
Culkin.
what is- It's 'cause I don't think whoever made this is from JeopardyLabs.com. I don't think they understood you're supposed to get a clue and then you answer in the form of a question. You don't have a question and answer in the form of a question. I'm sorry, Evan. Ryan won with 1,000 points.
I should have won with
I'm
like
sorry.
1,800
This is
points.
bullshit. Yeah, this is bullshit. I'm sorry, these buzzers don't work for shit.
All right, Evan,
Ryan goes crazy with it.
one more.
All right, you fine. You want one more? Okay. Go, Evan.
Action 500.
All right. Off which island?
Oh, I didn't know actually.
Well, you buzzed in, Ryan. You got to answer. You get negative 500 if you lose.
Oh no way! Are you serious?
Yeah. See, this is legit. Like, I think 500 point question. What is it? What do you think? Off which island is Jaws set?
Amity Island. What is Amity Island? Sorry.
Ooh, Ryan wins. Evan, you gotta buzz in faster.
I'm
You
sorry,
just-
you gotta hear better.
You just gotta start screaming.
That's all.
I've done that several times. And I still don't get heard.
All right, Evan, do comedy for a 500. What is Napoleon Dynamite's favorite sport?
Llama fucking. I mean,
I mean, boop.
Evan, did you buzz
no,
in?
I'm fucking. Oh nope, I'm not buzzing in.
Ryan?
Is it tetherball? What is tetherball?
Damn.
Oh my god! I
Ryan.
guessed on that.
Ryan's tearing this up. All right, let's do the last 500 and then we'll call it quits.
Okay.
This is Disney 500. What were the names of Cinderella's evil stepsisters?
Don't know that one.
Yeah, that's tough. I don't know.
Griselda,
That's a
Giselle,
good question.
yeah, Carmela.
Who are Anastasia and Drizella? Didn't you say Drizella?
Yeah,
There you go.
Anastasia. Oh, wow, I was kind of close.
Yeah. All right. How do I not screen share anymore? But oh, I thought that was kind of cool.
That was fun. I like that.
Yeah. All right. Let's get in some.
I like screaming. "Ba-da-boop, ba-da-boop, ba-da-boop, ba-da-boop."
Oh, speaking of trivia, guys, we got a sponsor.
We do.
But
I know. It's crazy.
Peter, where'd you go?
Oh, am I lost again?
Yeah.
I can't see you. I just see PJ.
Well, our sponsor, guys, is a cool website called Quiz Swish, where you can do a bunch of movie trivia quizzes. And I stayed up late one night doing a whole bunch of them, so I highly recommend it. Again, it's quizswish.com. Quiz SWISH.
Hold on.
How are the buzzers? Are they
There's no-
better than this bullshit?
There's no buzzers, so you don't have anything to be concerned about, Evan.
Wait, hold on.
Thank God, I could do this.
So this, I just went to this website during the podcast. I've been here before, but hold on. They literally have all kinds of trivia about all the movies that we really like and watch.
Yes, it's pretty cool.
And there's quizzes. It's easy to access. This is really, you know what's cool about this? This website is really easy to use. So like if you're at a party where you're trying to figure out like quotes or quizzes, you can be the expert and everybody else is the loser because you know what's going on. Yeah. So I would use this when I'm like, hey guys, which Harry Potter character are you? And yeah. Ooh, the ultimate Anchorman quote quiz? Oh, dude, Anchorman is full of quotes. Like, go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Milk was a bad choice.
Oh, and there. Oh my gosh, I like this. Who said this? Brian, I'm going to be honest with you. That smells like pure gasoline. Is it Ron, Veronica, or Brick?
Was that Ron?
It's Ron, yeah.
Yeah, got it.
I like it.
Sorry, I didn't buzz in. What is Ron?
And that's a form of a question. Who is? What is?
Ooh, this can help us with a nice little segment on our podcast.
Dude, we could do some fun games with it. But check it out, guys. It's really cool. I enjoyed it, and thanks for sponsoring us. Let's get into some reviews. We gotta move this along, guys.
Sorry, if your buzzer worked,
yeah,
it'd be so much better.
Mine works great. I don't know about you.
I'm tying in. I'm going first. I called it. Because I'm going to do a second opinion of a movie that Ryan already reviewed, Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Oh, did you finally watch it?
I did.
Okay.
I did finally watch it.
Are you a doctor? Are you qualified to give a second opinion?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Dude, doctors always just have practices, so he's fine.
And the second opinion's like what you want to hear.
Doctors only concur. They never have second opinions.
Well, then I don't know what to call this segment because I don't fully concur with Ryan's review of the movie.
I don't remember Ryan's review.
He didn't enjoy it that much. Like, where I dug it. I dug it. I really did. It is. I mean, you have to love Bill and Ted to enjoy this movie. Like, if you don't, it's it's obviously not for you. So
pretty stupid if you don't.
Yeah, but like I thought it was pretty funny. I didn't. There are some parts that I was like, oh, this isn't as funny, and I guess, but I never really felt like it dragged. I love the whole dynamic of them just trying to get and like save the world. Uh, I guess again with a great song, and it's pretty much the same plot from the first movie, and they just keep on rehashing it. Again, if we're talking about time travel aspect of it, makes no fucking sense, and it's the stupidest movie ever. Drop that part of it and just enjoy them just traveling through time and interacting with themselves. I think it's hilarious. I loved every single part. There's so many different instances of Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter interacting with different versions of them, which I thought was awesome to see on screen or my TV. The the daughters, I don't know. I thought the daughters were
so dumb.
a little bit lame, but I was okay with it. There's like some moments I enjoyed with them, but yeah, overall I think kind of dumb.
Like Ted's daughter, she was just like I was so disinterested in her character.
But the good news is I didn't feel like they had a major part. It was pretty small. And they try to do like give everyone like a little bit, like the wives. I wasn't expecting the wives to kind of have like as big a part as they did.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I liked their parts of it. I thought it was kind of funny, and just how all these misconnections. I thought that was entertaining. But this is, I think Ryan, you mentioned before, it's for the fans. It's everything kind of jumbled together from the first two movies put into this one. So when they go back to hell, hilarious. I love it. I love, there's a robot following them. I love that robot. And I thought the robot actually looked really cool. I thought it was good.
He was a pretty cool robot, yeah.
Yeah, and I loved his whole aspect of it. Stephen Dave Grohl pop up in it. I thought it was hilarious.
He was in there for like 1 second, but he was like
that joke was just fantastic. I love how they played that out. Like there was just so many parts that I thought were so amusing, and I had a smile on my face, and just kind of reliving and seeing them back together. Like that was the whole gist of it. Like, was this movie necessary? No way. Was not necessary. But it was so much fun to see them together again. So it's definitely, it's for the fans, and if you're gonna love it if you're a fan. It's just how's that nostalgia of it. So there you go. There's my second opinion.
Wow.
Yeah. I just felt like when you talked about it, you were not happy with it and very disappointed. And maybe that changed my view on it, is that I didn't think it was going to be very good because you kind of made it seem like it was awful.
It was not very good. It seemed very forced and very forced.
See, I didn't think it was forced. I felt like it was bringing the family back together and for one just fun ride. And that's what I got from it. I did not think it was forced. It was just, again, it was just rehashing the second movie plot. So that some different
see, pieces. And that's why movies like that will not beat Sonic at the Oscars, because like Sonic never rehashed shit. Like it was its own original ass movie. Besides that one movie, Hop, where James Marsden did the very similar thing with a rabbit. But besides that, like Bill and Ted, Face the Music. They're older. They need to just face the music. And Keanu Reeves needs to go on to bigger, better things like The Matrix, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I feel like absolutely they're done with this, but I think just for the sake of just seeing them all back together, like seeing Death and everyone, like that was just, I don't know, it was special to me. That's what it felt like. So
you got a little tingly feeling in your pants?
Yeah, it was the same exact thing with Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Okay. when you look at it that way, yeah, Jay and Silent Bob was way better.
It was very similar. Like
Evan,
to
speak up.
me.
Don't nod your head.
Wait, what? Is that
Have
how
you seen
podcasts
both
work?
movies? Have you seen
Oh, hell
both
no.
movies, Evan?
Nope. So I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
But he's already
Even
agreeing
critic.
though. You saw
Oh, yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike or reboot, but you haven't seen Bill and Ted Face the Music.
And I have no urge to. So
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
it took me a while. It took me a while, and I was like, it was one night. I was
true.
just like, I'm gonna put this on, and like I said, I was pleasantly surprised, and you're gonna have that nostalgia aspect of it, and it was like I liked some of the stuff what they did with like. Do you remember the end of Bill and Ted 2, where like Death they're making these albums and everything's great. Like they address all those things, and Death is the bassist, and then like Death goes on to do his own single or solo album. Like they come back and they address some of those things that happen at the end of that movie that are just like kind of like you took it as like, oh, that's just hilarious. It's kind of funny things they put at that. They addressed it in this movie, which I thought was hilarious. I thought that part was great. Like there's no rhyme or reason to this movie. Again, don't try to make sense of it. If we talked about the time travel aspect of it, I'll get pissed off. So just leave it there.
Just leave it where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice. Well, I had to watch a nostalgic movie for myself. Well, I actually did two things. I tried an experiment
whoa.
VR. Hey,
you did two things?
Exactly. It's a lot for me. Normally I stick to one.
Are you feeling okay?
No. I was very tired. I had to take a nap. That's why we're recording today.
That's
you for
that's my favorite. It's not that I took a nap. It's I had to take a nap. So that's when it's different. When the verbiage is different. I had to take a nap. No.
Oh, it was.
I took a nap.
You know those deep naps are needed. It's like, hey, I'm gonna hibernate for a day.
Oh, dude.
And it helps so much.
I have
After
literally
watching two movies.
I have been earning for a fucking hibernation nap, and it just literally will not happen.
Oh, give it time. Give it time. Cancel something important that you want to do. Worth it. Because you feel accomplished as well.
So I'm gonna send the text right now. Hey guys, I can't record the podcast next week.
See, you got to reschedule though to show you care.
I know.
You
It's
can't
all
just say,
about
hey,
scheduling.
just do it without me. That doesn't fly no more.
No, dude.
Even if you hint at it subtly. Like, hey.
We need the fucking team, okay?
But so I tried watching 3D movie in VR, and that was quite interesting.
Whoa! You can do that,
Yeah,
dude. This is the second week in a row that you've sold me on VR.
but it's actually
Wait.
quite cheap.
Wait, who has a PlayStation VR?
Me.
Oh, I do. Oh yeah,
Okay.
Evan does now.
Is that what you're using?
No,
Can I use
I'm
that?
actually using the Oculus Rift. No, you may not. Ask Peter.
Peter, can I use your PlayStation one?
I thought we already discussed this, and I said I don't care because I don't even know where it's at. Because
So
Evan
then,
has
no.
So I'll see you tomorrow, Evan.
it. Um,
A PlayStation
Oh,
VR.
fuck you. Yeah, no, that's not happening.
It's happening.
so-
That's the one thing that, like, you
You
do
can't have
that
two
and not
Oculus
give my...
Bullshits.
Yes, I can. No, the fact that
You're
you
just
want a
being
VR
greedy.
system and then you're just coming over after owing me money for how long, motherfucker?
Evan,
And you're like,
Evan, you,
oh,
I
no.
made you.
Not
Evan, you
completely.
can't,
Not
you can't
completely.
have all the Vs. You can't have all the VRs. You
Why
gotta
not?
let some of them go. Come on, man.
Can you go pick it up and then bring it to me, and I'll get the rest of the video
Bring the rest of my money.
Jeez.
The
All right, so
DVDs I have.
you watch Bait in 3D. Does it actually work?
Yes and no. It's very interesting. They could actually make this work a lot better if they did tweak it a little bit more for VR. Like some films do this a lot, but they put a black border around the 3D film.
Which VR? your PlayStation VR, or I mean Peter's PlayStation VR, or your VR?
Can I just fucking talk and you'll find out? And of course, my VR. Good God, they're all my VR.
Yeah, now.
I just accumulate things. But
It kind of goes back to like how long I wait for series and I just forget about it. Evan knows that if he just holds on to something very long, I forget about it. I don't know. It's his now.
it's so true. Like he's really bad at it. Like at the bar with his car sometimes. Give it a
And
month,
never
free new car.
Dude, I've done that
Something
before. I ended up with the car for like 3-4 weeks until my friend was like, "Hey, can I have that back?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sorry."
Yep.
My bad.
Damn it, I thought you were gonna forget.
I'll give it to you tomorrow, okay?
The VR experience is very strange because it is, you do see 3D effects, but then the VR basically puts you in this fake movie theater. So if they really wanted to, they could take amazing advantage of it. Like this would immerse you even further.
How?
But they would have to actually have to do that with the film. Well, because you could look around and see like, oh, hey, I'm in this fake ass theater. And if they actually do something 3D and have it where, oh, I could actually see that in the theater with me, that would add to it a lot.
To add to that, with like so every time I went to go see Fast and Furious on opening night, every ghetto ass Mexican girl has literally like been talking the entire movie. Like, will I get that experience?
No, because you're our Mexican girl. You're the one that talks.
My eyebrows are not Sharpied on. They are real, okay?
I don't believe
they stay up like a Sharpie one.
They stay up.
Yeah. Okay, so Evan, you're saying so the VR aspect of this movie is that you're in like a virtual movie theater.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's like it does still have 3D effects too. It's like they don't transfer the greatest, but it's still actually fairly impressive what they do.
So the movie Bait, was this originally a 3D movie?
Yes, it was.
Okay. And so I guess I'm confused. So you're in this virtual movie theater.
Yes.
And how does it feel like it's, I mean, I understand that kind of feels like you're immersed into it, but it sounds like you're just watching a screen in this fake theater. You're
like,
saying
if they work on it, they could make this actually so much better.
okay,
like,
but so when you're moving
it for VR.
You're moving your head around, all you're doing is just looking around a movie theater. You're not like inside the movie.
Correct.
So, but then you're still saying you still feel effects like it's like things are coming at you because you're in this theater thing?
Yeah.
Wait. I have a question.
Okay.
How can this apply to porn?
Don't go down that road.
No, we've talked about this before off air.
You'll lose me. I'll have to go into research mode. I'll be gone for months.
Sorry, guys. I'm busy.
Evan comes back in January and he's like, whew, he's like 30 pounds lighter. He's like, guys, VR. Oh my God.
Exactly. It's something else.
All right. So let me have that PlayStation 1.
It's not the same. I'm sorry. You should pick up the Oculus Rift 2 though. $299, not bad. But you do need a Facebook to buy it though. So.
Well, I have Facebook. I have plenty of Facebook.
Then you're good. It's actually much clearer and everything.
Do I buy an Oculus or a PlayStation 5?
All? Wait, what? Oh, capitalism.
What do you have? What do you have?
What?
What do you
I have
have?
a Switch, Super Nintendo, Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox One X, Xbox.
Do you have an Xbox Series X plus XXX?
No, I'm not old enough to buy that one yet.
Oh, okay.
I can get you one of those, Ryan.
Can you?
It's just gonna be a porn collection. So there you go. Is that your review, Evan? Is just the Oculus Rift
No.
and the VR?
I wanted to tell you guys about that. My actual review is with Election Day happening and everything. I was like, you know what? I got to have faith in this presidency. So I watched Air Force One.
Mm.
And hot damn, I love film. So it's Harrison Ford is president. Gary Oldman is the evil Russian terrorist.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a beautiful film.
I forgot Gary Oldman's in it.
Gary Oldman is like a national treasure.
He really is.
Yeah.
And that's why it hurts. I was like, oh my God, who is my next Gary Oldman? I haven't found him. I haven't found my next Harrison Ford. I mean,
you worried about when they die already?
Yes. What happens about Sam Jackson?
That's a really good point, Evan. How do you replace these motherfuckers?
Exactly. It's I haven't seen anything that knocks it out of the park. And a lot of
Tom Harland.
No, Tom Harland.
Tom Harland is just one white ass actor. He cannot replace a Gary Oldman.
It still scares me when he talks British.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm
the
like,
British are coming.
The
British are coming.
He does tiptoes too, man. You're gonna be rethinking your statement,
dude.
I don't acknowledge tiptoes for Gary Oldman's career.
Your question earlier makes a lot of sense. How do we replace Tom Cruise or Sam Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Antonio Banderas. All these actors are getting
there's
up there.
Plenty of Mexicans. There's fine. He's fine.
Oh, hey, what about Cheech? What about Chong?
Have you seen that dude on the skateboard singing Fleetwood Mac? Yeah.
Oh, fuck you. It's good.
We're fine.
Well played. Well played. But yeah, oh my God. Air Force One. Sorry. It's beautiful. Watch it.
This is not the 3D movie that you watched.
It is not
just regular movie.
It's the music is just so great, and this is one of those films. Honestly, if it was released today, I could easily say this would be PG-13.
Really?
Because, I don't remember too much of a language, but I really wasn't paying attention to it. But this is a few headshots, some blood splatter. That's about it. It really wasn't too bad, violence-wise. And I was like, they need to re-release Air Force One. Because just when Harrison Ford said, "Get off my plane," ooh.
Yeah. Well, so what I'm thinking is that they should remake it still with Harrison.
They'll fuck it up.
With Harrison Ford and make it a true R and make it super bloody.
No.
Like Rambo blood.
Rambo blood. Yes.
Dude, Harrison Ford can still do that, man. I would love. How come Harrison Ford hasn't become like a Liam Neeson and just make all these old man action films? He should do that. I'd go watch that.
Still an amazing person. He's younger than Liam Neeson, I think.
Oh, well, then he should do it then. Is it because he got hurt on the set of the Millennium Falcon hurt him? He returned to Star Wars.
Fucked it up. Star Wars fucked it up.
Probably.
They fucked up Harrison Ford.
Probably.
They fucked up Jack Ryan.
Flying crafts just do not like Harrison Ford. They keep on falling out of the sky or breaking his leg.
Right? See, that's why I want to keep him away from Air Force One. I heard about the plane crashes. It's like, no.
He would probably we should really let me fly the plane. We'll do this for real.
I forgot about that part, and I was laughing to myself because he did get the plane crash. Thank God he was okay, but I did have a good chuckle about that. He's like, "You got to walk me through this, guys," and I was like, "That's funny because it happened in real life."
I need to watch. That's a classic. I need to watch that movie again.
I mean, it was between this and Con Air. Apparently, I wanted an airplane movie, but
I was just thinking about that. Which one do you like more, Air Force One or Con Air?
it depends on my mood. Because I honestly think like Air Force One is the actual more serious straight played, but then Con Air is just like, hey, I got to see like Nick Cage just be goofy, and just with the like over the top characters too for Con Air. But John Malkovich, Cyrus the Virus, fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, it was
Johnny
good.
13, he's creepy too.
Yeah, but one movie didn't have Gary Oldman, and he plays a good villain.
He's one of the best, honestly.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
The Professional or Leon the Professional. Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Like, Gary Oldman is like, I'm tired of this Mickey Mouse bullshit. Like, oh, he is frightening. That's actually one of my favorite movies of all time. That's my recommendation. I skipped Ryan, but thanks.
We are not there yet.
I'm sorry, you were gone.
I had to pee.
Again?
All right, Ryan.
This is a great long podcast.
How large is your glass?
How large? It's tiny. Let's see. I mean, dude, how can I top like VR porn with Evan?
I'm not watching
That was.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I could do that.
Is it like that Black Mirror episode, Evan?
I just feel like his collection
You try to
is just
fight
so
each other?
fucking awesome.
Yeah, they end up fucking.
That'd be terrible. That'd be so awful.
You're both. I can just imagine both of you in the same room with VR headsets on, and then somehow
You'd be like, "Oh, dude, that was awesome. Who was that?" It'd be like, "Oh, dude, that was awesome. Who was that?" It'd be like,
it felt so
Frederick
realistic.
Dutch rudder. Weird. Yeah. So, dude, I tried to watch this movie called Smokin' Aces.
You tried?
Dude, I've tried to watch this movie. I don't know how many countless times. It's all action. I know there's a story, but I literally had to have someone be like, "Dude, this is the story of this movie." This movie is all action. All action.
There's
Fucking
plot.
I know. It's basically fucking Jeremy Piven, Buddy Israel, is like hiding away from all these like hitmen who are trying to fucking kill him. Meanwhile, he's trying to take his life because he screwed over some sort of like fucking something else or another.
Hey, I need your actual description, or was that it?
That was it. I mean, can you add to
I'm
that?
sad. I'm really hurt
I thought-
now.
I mean, the action's really cool.
The action-
and
Awesome in this movie. Awesome.
And I
it
like-
has a lot of good, like he did wrong to some like mob, right? And he's hiding from them at Lake Tahoe. So he's hiding in his like high-end suite in Lake Tahoe, like overlooking everything, just trying to like
Seattle of the desert.
yeah, and he's just trying to like but all these like hitmen are coming after him, and dude, the hitmen, like, okay. Here's the cast. You have Ben Affleck, Ryan Reynolds, Chris Pine. Like the first time I saw Chris Pine, he did not look like Chris Pine. He looked like something out of Mad Max. You had Common, you had Ray Liotta, Andy Garcia was awesome in this. You had Alicia Keys, who is stunning, and then the best one, my favorite, was Jason Bateman, like the lawyer, and he was like non like stereotype characteristic Jason Bateman, you know?
yeah,
Like he had herpes on his mouth, he was wearing like a shirt in his underwear, and that's about it. And I don't know, this movie, like watching it, it was just all over the place, and for me with really bad ADD, the the plot was hard to follow until it was explained to me, and then I realized, oh, this is like 21 Jump Street, but real life and not funny.
What?
It's like a tower heist where at the end where they have to go and find them up in the tower in the room, and that's where Jeremy Piven is, and they're all trying to kill each other. And then it's like a tower heist at the end, and then that's pretty much what I got out of it.
So it's more like Raid Redemption or Dread?
Dread? Yeah.
Yeah. Why'd you go
So-
with 21 Jump Street?
Yeah.
Because it was in the hotel, just like 21 Jump Street, and they were like fighting
Okay.
in the lobby of all those like areas.
I see. I
Yeah.
understand what you're saying.
Why do you
So-
pick? Okay, he gave you examples of movies that clearly resembled the plot of your film. You're like, yeah, I remember this film with that one part,
Yeah.
and that was it. It's like, hey, do you remember the Grand Budapest Hotel? They had a lobby scene.
Yeah.
It was like that film,
And it had Jason
Yeah.
Schwartzman and like a fox.
right?
Yeah.
Any movie that has a hotel lobby, it's like Home Alone 2, Escape to New York or whatever.
Yeah. It's
There's a lobby. So Ryan, like the thing you don't like about it, like you didn't like how like it was shot. It was a very artistic like way to like unfold the events of this whole
okay.
what's happened.
It was like Joe Carnahan, the director, was trying to be his best Michael Bay, but he was terrible at it.
I'm just blown away. You can't follow the plot.
Yeah,
Dude,
like that
I couldn't.
hurts.
I don't know how he could. Like I've watched this, I don't know, like 4 times, and I
You
can't-
fucked up every time.
I know.
Yeah.
You watched it wrong.
And like, dude, Ryan Reynolds is not a big like I don't feel like he's a big actor in this movie, or like I feel like the emphasis was on Ray Liotta and Andy Garcia and Jeremy Piven. And it might have been the time when it came out. It came out in 2006. So yeah, maybe like these guys weren't that big yet. But see, Hollywood is young. We have Ryan Reynolds.
How old? Over 30?
He's like 40.
Exactly.
We have Ben Affleck. We have Chris Pine.
Over
We
30.
have
Over 30.
Jeremy Piven, who's exiled. from-
Under 30.
we have Andy Garcia was so good in this movie.
Ben
And
Affleck, I forgot about Ben Affleck. Like, dude, this movie has tons of
Yeah.
people in it. Like,
yeah,
and I personally, I love this movie. I don't remember if I actually saw the second one, but I figured I wasn't a fan of the second one.
Second one was horrible. Yeah.
I
this
believe-
is
Yeah.
the best one. So I just can't understand how you don't get it, though. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the
I didn't
mind-boggling
feel-
part. I want to explain it to you, and it hurts so much.
I just felt like it was like it is one of those movies where like everything starts unfolding, but and the more pieces you kind of get, you do have to kind of piece it together. But once you get there, you're like, whoa, that was such a cool way to tell this story. At least that's how I felt about it.
Well, yeah, and it had a nice little twist ending, too.
Yeah.
yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was good. I just maybe it's me. Maybe I have a hard time following the plot of movies, and
I
like
think it is.
I mean,
Uh,
what do you think
Sorry.
happened in Running Scared? Since you're our Paul Walker expert.
it was a tower heist all over again. He's, like running up the
Oh,
tower.
God damn it. Nope. Podcast over.
there was running involved, Evan. So of course,
Up a
it's
tower.
about like tower heist.
And there was fear, so
Yeah.
I like it. That was good. Well played.
Uh,
Well played, sir. Is
uh,
Tower
it-
Heist
it-
good? I haven't seen it.
It's okay.
Okay.
Right for
I know it had My Precious in it, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that was like his first time coming back in a long time, and
Mm-hmm.
it was still
And-
during that time where he wasn't quite like Eddie Murphy, you know, like he did not curse. I think he might have said shit.
Yeah. He was in my
So
Golden Warrior Sunchild mode.
yeah, Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, who like Ben Stiller was in that? Like, it was decent. It was okay.
Nice.
You know. All right. Well, let's get into some recommendations.
Air Force One. Fucking watch it.
Con Air, then fucking watch that.
Air Force
Okay.
One beats Con Air.
I gotta have a plane movie.
Ooh, Red Eye. Red Eye.
Shit, plane movie.
Like
Airplane.
Snakes on a plane.
That's cheap. You can't
so
do that.
so is I actually recommend a little series called The Mandalorian. Dude, I've been watching a lot of like wrestling series. Did I talk about that in the past couple ones?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm about to watch this like old like I think it's called No Holds Barred with like Hulk Hogan and Debo from Friday.
Yeah, you
Like-
never watched this?
No, dude, I think I'm gonna watch it tonight because
I feel
looks-
like
it looks
have
pretty
I
good.
reviewed this before?
I hope not. Maybe I'll give a second opinion, fool.
Yeah.
I feel like you
Um,
watched the crap, that one guy. David something or other. David Arquette. Wrestler.
Oh, that's Ready to
Rumble?
Rumble.
Ready to
Yeah.
Rumble?
No, he actually has a documentary where he was, because he actually was a wrestler for a while.
Yeah, I've heard
And
about this.
He's actually just came out with a documentary, and apparently it's pretty good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. I guess I haven't watched or reviewed No Holds Barred.
Now,
Do
have you
it.
seen the
I watched
Mankind
it.
documentary?
I
No.
have. It's called
I've heard that's amazing.
that has been a good one. We had it's a combination of like late 90s wrestling stuff, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I recommend Truth Seekers.
Boo! Boo!
What's that?
Why? It's
Yeah, explain, please, what it is.
Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, like their take on like supernatural like ghosts. So it's Nick Frost, like he's the main character, and has like his little YouTube channel where he's ghost hunting, and they just go through Europe doing ghost discoveries. But it's actually like they always do a really good job at actually taking like those ideas. Like they have like a kind of like an Annabelle idea, like a little doll. They have like some ghost stories and interactions, haunted houses, like all those little tropes from like all these different ghost movies, and they put it nicely into this series for Amazon Prime that each episode's like 30 minutes long, and I blitzed through it in like one day. I really enjoyed it. So take a look. If you pay for Amazon Prime, Ryan.
I do.
See, I've gotten only like a couple episodes in, but oh god, who plays the dad? Like he is amazing. Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah. Yes, he's hilarious too.
He's great in it. And it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, Simon Pegg, he wasn't a big enough part, at least from what I've seen so far, but I was happy he was in that.
Yeah, this
And
is
then-
like a really Nick Frost thing, and I wouldn't even say like it's not even like they're trying to be like that funny. It's entertaining though.
Oh yeah. Like, one thing I love is the history of the UK is so rich. They can go back so far, and it's all like, hey, we're back to the 1300s about this book.
Oh
and it's
yeah,
like, wait, what's going on?
yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, they can go back that far. And I
Mhm.
actually got very jealous of like, oh, that sucks, but it's so cool.
it Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I can't wait till they make a second season. So, and they better. I thought it was great. So, there you go.
Nice, dude. Well, my brother gave me a recommendation for Billions. Maybe I'll watch that one day.
I recommend Clue.
Okay, fine. I'll fucking watch it before the end of the year.
You should watch that before No Holds Barred.
Okay, and then we have to have Paul Walker.
Yeah. Okay.
Paul
That's
Walker
the
off?
deal.
So I gotta watch Clue.
You watch
Wrestling,
Clue.
and then Paul Walker.
You want a Paul Walker episode? You need to watch Clue first.
Done deal.
Is
And
that a deal, Evan?
I mean, Running Scared is the best movie he's ever made, besides Into the Blue, because of Jessica Alba.
I'll do Clue next week, and then the following week we'll do Paul Walker.
I need that writing.
Okay, I will do Clue.
He's writing it, guys, in the
and
air.
and then we'll do a Paul Walker episode.
All right. It's written in there. We got this. Thank you everyone for listening. Check out our website, bmoviesbeyond.com. Almost forgot our website. You can find everything related to us there, and we will catch you next time.
Pew, pew, out.